like throughout this summer, because there is so many questions, so many just confusion in general, and there has been some things that have been coming up question wise with PEP, and I'm just getting on here and I'm just sharing. Let me just first say that if you have any questions in regards to the I'm getting questions that pertain to your district, you need to call them. Do not go on Facebook and ask questions, okay? And do not even take, at this point, I'm gonna be upfront, do not even take my word 100%, because I have made mistakes. The issues, and I was actually on the phone with our lobbyist a couple days ago, which, by the way, side note, I have a Q&A set up with him, and I'll once I figure out how to use some of the software, I'll be able to give you all the information on when it is. It's going to be June 24th. That's right now the setup. But I was talking to our lobbyist for homeschooling, and you know, my feeling is, because it's such a new program, the things and the deadlines and everything that happened last year are changing, and it's been very confusing for a lot of us because we don't know. And a lot of people are coming to me and asking me questions, and I'm trying my best to stay on top of things. I know our districts are extremely overwhelmed right now with these same questions, but I would still make it a point to contact them and ask them to make sure. I came on here because I wanted to let you know I got off the phone with Step Up for Students, because I needed to. I've actually had this question from several parents. When you get the PEP, you have to withdraw as a homeschool family in order to get the funds. And this is what she said on the phone. She was great, by the way. This is probably the best experience I've ever had with somebody from Step Up from Students. She gave me so much information. So basically, when you put in for the funds, you get them reserved. You will not get the funds until you have withdrawn your child from the district as a homeschooler, because PEP is just completely separate from the homeschool laws. So there's two laws, okay? The problem is there's no deadline, because there's the rumor mill going that there are deadlines that you have to withdraw your child by this certain date, period. There are no deadlines. However, you will not get the funds till you withdraw. And the district is communicating with Step Up for Student. The communication between the two, we are dealing with government. It does take time. Now, she didn't say this like this. She said it with a lot of she said it without saying it. I don't know how to phrase that. She said it without saying it. Basically, the communication takes time between the district and PEP, Step Up for Students, and it could take a while. So her suggestion was to withdraw your child if you are approved and you know you're getting the funds are reserved, to withdraw your child from the school district, or terminate your homeschool. That's the actual term. Terminate your homeschool. That's the actual term, and do it as soon as possible, is what she said. Okay? So the next concern that is a district question, because this is new, the interpretation is left up to the districts, and how the districts interpret laws, they may not match from district to district. And so it's a mess. I'm not gonna lie. It's a mess. So because you are accountable to your district, you need to contact your district. So the question that actually has come up several times was, let me see how it phrased. Okay, let's say your portfolio evaluation for Florida is due December, okay? Or November, or September, okay? Let's say it's due those dates, and you are going to terminate your homeschool. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I just thought about what the law actually states. But now that I'm verbalizing it, it's making sense now, because I'm like, oh yeah, the law says this. It just clicked in my head. Okay, so, and I'm gonna now state it. So, so the law, okay, if your evaluation is due in November or December, when you terminate your homeschool, let's say you have to terminate now in June, then you do have to turn in your evaluation now to close out your school year. That's what you're legally supposed to do. I will say so many people have fallen through the cracks. You could technically get away with it and it'd be totally fine. Maybe, maybe not, because the law states that you are supposed to get it turned in when you close out your homeschool year. It just clicked in my head, because the reason I say this is because there is a rumor that's circulating on social media that says that there's a deadline. And I just want to clarify, there is no deadline according to Step Up for Students. However, the districts may be saying that there is. Okay, hold on. I got questions and I can't see without my glasses. So, hi. All right, let's look at the ones pertaining to PEP stuff, because that's why I'm on here. When I check out the PEP last month or so, it said that enrollment was closed. It isn't. Okay, no, enrollment is closed. We're not talking about enrollment. I am talking about the people that are actually have the PEP funds reserved. They got their paperwork and documents and everything on time back in April, and it's reserved. So yeah, the question is, it said enrollment was closed. Is enrollment open now? No. My son is going to be 5 in August. I'm first. Okay, so if you want PEP scholarship stuff, you're going to have to wait until the 25-26 school year. Last year, it opened up in February. Don't know if they're going to do that again, because like I said, it's a brand new program. They're changing dates. And it's hard because just trying to keep up with it is very difficult, especially when there's a lot of rumors going around and people saying things that they don't know what they're saying. Or they're saying things that are suggestion. I'm just trying to go back to the law and what I know about the law. I'm not a lawyer, though. I have to always say that I'm not a lawyer. But I do know what the law says. I know, I've read it so many times. And I do know that when you close out the school year, you're supposed to provide an evaluation. Lots of people fall through the cracks. I get it. Those people that fall through the cracks sometimes come back and say, oh, no, you don't have to do that. So I want to clarify that. It's so important. But I think the most important thing that you could get out of what I'm saying right now is, if you have a question, don't go to a second source. Go to the primary source. Go call Step Up for Students and call your district. Call them. And, you can know what the law says, but you have to remember every district does, they read the law and they interpret it how they want. And I say that because there are some times that the districts do not interpret the law correctly, and that is when you want to get HSLDA involved. So yeah, there's all that. It's a big giant fun. That's why people make a lot of money. And that's why politics are politics. Okay, so I will be evaluating. Are you kidding me? Of course I'm going to be evaluating in 2 years. I am, okay, let me just tell you my thing. My business, what I'm doing, I love it. It's my passion. I do it for free, to be honest. If I had no choice, if it got to that point, I say that, and y'all are going to be like, oh, do it. No, but let me just rephrase that. I love it. It's my passion. It is a business, and I know I need to keep it a business because of how market and the business world works. I don't want to charge, some people charge $60 for valuations. So I don't think I will ever get there unless everything through the economy just raises up, supply and demand and inflation. That's the word I'm looking for, inflation. But I do it because I love it, and because I'm also homeschooling my kids, and I just love it. I just love it, okay? And I am a teacher. I am a teacher by heart, and I'm literally getting a text message, someone asking to schedule an evaluation. I have decided, because I am a choice navigator too. And a choice navigator, I have a video that's going to come out to explain what a choice navigator is. And that's something very, very new. All it is all it is a consultant. That's all it is. So in Florida, through the PEP, they just call it choice navigator. They give it a fancy name. It's not, it's a fancy name. It's a consultant. It's a homeschool consultant. And that's all it is. But I do the consultations, I mean, literally worldwide. I did somebody in Canada. Okay. So I do consultants worldwide because I am connected with curriculums, curriculum authors, different speakers, different organizations. Like I network. I'll be honest. I love the networking and I love teaching. Those are my passions. And I even network with politicians. It's like, I love it. I love talking. I love learning. And but one of the things that I'm not going to ramble too much, but I really have a passion for, I do have a passion for the special needs community. I love everybody because, period. I do. I just love it. I teach in a homeschool home education program. But I do have a heart for the special needs community. But I also am in the process of getting my certifications in biblical mental health coaching. I know, like, the reason I'm doing that is and I'm blending it if I need to. The reason I'm doing that is because when I have parents that come to me, not even parents with special needs, just any parents in general, like, it's just because homeschooling is hard. It's not easy. So many parents are coming to me just broken. And when I do the consultation, if you want to just strictly education, that's fine. But at the same time, I'm trying to figure out how to help these families that are just broken, where they feel like they've let their kids down, where they feel they let their spouse down with it when homeschooling, when they realize, their school district has, like, one of the things that it comes up a lot. So all the time, the school district destroyed my kids. What do I do now? How do I handle this? How do I handle the emotional load? I need support. How do I grieve through all of this? Like, there's so many emotions attached. And I'm connected with a network of mental health providers. And in the homeschool, there's a homeschool network, actually, that I've connected with. It's a homeschool network specific to homeschool. And yes, she does have biblical as well. It's both. I think she has both. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure she does. And I'm learning that I told her, I said, I could talk about education till I'm blue in the face. Like, that's where my experience is from, my training is from, like 20 plus years in the education field, public school for 10 years. I did private school for 2, and then the homeschool with home education. I've been doing home education programs, homeschooling, connecting with organizations for 13 years, and doing homeschool evaluations for 13 plus years. It's probably more now that I think about it, but it's just, that's where I'm going, and I will still be evaluating I say Lord willing. I have to say Lord willing because God is ultimately in control, and I know right now as I sit here, my desire is to continue doing this and, helping families that are homeschooling. Okay, I have no makeup on, you guys. I look awful. There's no filter, no makeup, and it is what it is. Okay. All right, so, yes. Okay, thank you so much. Yes. And also if you are in Florida, I think it's Marbear, the PEP and the UA scholarship will pay for all the consulting and is choice navigating. So awesome. I'm just reading the comments and I feel like I'm in silence. I am not in Fort Lauderdale, but I do Zoom because everything has gone Zoom nowadays with a few exceptions. I do at my home education program. If it works out, I will meet with the parents there, but I do everything on Zoom at this point. And hey, baby girl, a live stream marine biology class. That's hard to do because it's labs. You got it, girl. She likes to find me. Yeah. Okay. Yep, I do. And I love it. So anyway, I got to go back to parenting. But there's a lot of you guys on here.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, girl. She's got an egg all over her face.
No.
It's not Donna. Every time I'm on the phone, she's like, is it Donna? Yeah, that's another thing. Like, feel free to give a thumbs up because that pushes my content out to anyone else who's watching. But I do, like I said, I'm going to try to keep up with Step Up and try to learn. I mean, I'm on the other end too, where I'm also receiving the Step Up for Student Scholarship. So, any questions with that? I'm getting it. It's not Donna.
I'm funny.
I'm funny. I'm getting both. I'm getting both from both ends. All right, I'm gonna go because she decided that she wants to sit out here with me. So, all right. Any other questions? No. Okay. Just please do not be afraid. And for some reason, the other thing too is for some reason when you email me through my website, it's not reaching me, and I don't know why. So just like email leilani at leilani.com. So it should be in all my descriptions for my videos. And that's it. I guess I'm gonna have to call Donna now. Apparently, am I gonna have to call Donna?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I will. Oh, I got children coming out here now. Everybody's coming out. What's going on outside? All right. Thank you guys. I see no more questions, and thank you. I will keep letting you know. And when I find out any information, I'm just jumping on the live. I'm just gonna do it. Okay. All right. Take care. Have a good day. You say bye. It's so gross. I'm sorry. She's eating eggs. She's eating breakfast in 10:50. That's the beauty of homeschooling. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.